In the endless frozen wilderness, an elderly couple lived a peaceful but difficult life. Their small tent stood beside a frozen river, surrounded by deep snow and icy winds. They had spent many years in the Arctic and knew how to survive by working together. Every day was a challenge, but they never complained because the land gave them everything they needed if they respected it. One cold morning, the old man returned from the river, pulling a heavy wooden sled. On it lay a huge fish covered with sparkling frost. It was the biggest catch of the week. The old woman smiled with pride as she helped him unload it. They carefully cleaned the fish and prepared it for storage. The old man lifted the heavy catch and hung it on a tall wooden drying rack. The freezing air would preserve the meat for many weeks, giving them enough food for the harsh winter ahead. Soon several large fish were hanging neatly in the cold air. After finishing their work, they went inside their cozy tent. A small fire burned brightly, filling the shelter with warmth. Their loyal husky rested beside the fire, watching them with calm eyes. The old woman cooked fresh fish soup while the old man added more wood to the fire. They enjoyed their simple meal together, grateful for another successful day. Outside, snowflakes drifted through the silent air, and the icy wind whistled across the empty land. As darkness slowly covered the wilderness, the husky suddenly stood up and growled. The old man looked outside and saw several wolves walking through the snow. Their sharp eyes were fixed on the drying rack filled with fish. The smell of food had attracted the hungry pack from far away. The couple quietly stepped outside. The old man held a burning torch while the old woman stood beside him. They knew the wolves were only searching for food, but they could not allow them to steal the supplies they needed to survive. For a long moment, humans and wolves faced each other in complete silence. Only the sound of the cold wind filled the air. The leader of the pack took a few careful steps forward, but the old man raised the flaming torch high above his head. The husky barked loudly, breaking the silence. The bright fire and the dog's courage made the wolves hesitate. After a few tense moments, the leader turned away. One by one, the other wolves followed until they disappeared into the snowy darkness. The old couple returned to their tent with thankful hearts. Their food was safe, and peace had returned to the frozen wilderness. They understood that survival in the Arctic required patience, courage, and respect for every living creature. As the fire glowed through the night, they rested with their faithful husky, ready to face whatever the next day would bring.